By design, Zelda games are full of mystery. A villain, a strange or new world, their dungeons. But some level of mystery originates from what's usually contained therein, the items included in each installment. Will we see old favorites? Something we've never seen before? What will it do? How will it work? Until recently, each entry is typically a combination of both a handful of series staples and clever one-offs. Most are relatively self-explanatory. These are not enigmas. Some, like the spinner, raise interesting but highly speculative lore implications. Others, like Rock's Feather, have an out-of-universe counterpart that can fill in gaps about its potential provenance. But there is one category of items, with 3 variations, that all share the same bit of mystery. I'm of course speaking of the canes. Currently, in the year of our Lord 2025, there are 3 canes in the Zelda franchise. 2 appear in A Link to the Past, the Cane of Burna and the Cane of Samaria, which reappears in Oracle of Ages, and the Cane of Pachi from Minish Cap. Each cane has a particular power. By consuming magic, the Cane of Burna provides a protective force field around Link, an ancestor to Nehru's love or Daruk's protection. Housed in a cave that doubles as a literal death trap, it is also the only non-mandatory cane to be found in any game. The Cane of Samaria, found in dungeons in both A Link to the Past and Oracle of Ages, creates pushable blocks or controllable platforms which can be used to solve puzzles or navigate over bottomless pits. The Cane of Pachi, acquired after vanquishing spiny choo-choos in the Cave of Flames, fires a bolt which flips any object it touches or, when shot into a hole, energizes the hole, effectively transforming it into a trampoline from which Link can springboard to higher areas. Fun facts, the Cane of Burna appears in the GameCube version of Soul Calibur 2, where it can be bought as an additional weapon for Link, providing him certain stat buffs. And the Cane of Samaria appears in Cadence of Hyrule, where a magical outline of a cube materializes over the hooked end, a nice nod to the cane's power. Now, the cane's aesthetics, their powers, they aren't very sexy. They don't look cool, and their uses aren't especially exciting. However, these items, individually and as a collective group, are so mysterious because of their implication. Other items like the rings, the Book of Magic, the rods, the magic cape, all of these non-mechanical items point to the fact that magic is more deeply ingrained in Hyrule and her sister kingdoms than we may know. But we get to see it. In most cases, we get to use it. What separates the canes from these other magical items is that their names betray a heritage we simply do not know. Burna, Samaria, Pachi, are these places? Are these people? Is there an ancient group of wizards or magical beings more generally? Or worlds that have been destroyed, or that we've yet to see, that use these items to express their own magical power? When I said we simply do not know, that wasn't hyperbole. There is no indication of why these canes are named the way they are, other than the fact that they are named that. We do not see these names pop up anywhere else in the Zelda mythos, except for when they refer specifically to the canes. The unglamorous answer, of course, is that there is no answer, and the names are meant to evoke that mystery without expecting to answer it. What do you think of this naming convention? Not to mention the other A Link to the Past counterpart, the Book of Medora. That game was really onto something, wasn't it? At least for me, this points to wanting a much deeper and heavier focus on magic in whatever the next Zelda installment may be. Thanks for watching.